morning, students of class 6. This is our first video of chapter 7. The name of the chapter is New Ideas and New Belief. Our first topic is Mahavira's teaching. The main focus of this teaching was the attainment of nirvana, or freedom from the cycle of birth, life and death. He believed that everyone could attain nirvana by following the threefold path of right belief, right knowledge and right conduct. So the main focus of the teaching of Mahavira was to attainment of nirvana. Nirvana means a state of peace and health achieved after giving us personal desires. He believed that everyone could attain nirvana by following the threefold path. So it was a belief of the Mahaviras that everyone could get nirvana by attaining the threefold path. That threefold path is called threefold path is called three jewels, like right belief, right knowledge and right conduct. Mahavira rejected the caste system and preached that everyone was equal. So Mahavira, he did not believe on the caste system and he preached that everyone was equal. He said that everyone was equal. He also rejected the worship of God and goddesses. Mahavira also rejected the worship of God and goddesses and the rituals of the Vedic religion. Mahavira, he advised his followers to practice. What was his advice? His advice was ahimsa. Ahimsa means be non-violent and abstain from killing or injuring other living beings. Second advice of Mahavira was satya, means always speak truth. Third one is asatya, means abstain from stealing. These were the advice of Lord Mahavira. Mahavira taught in Prakrit, which was a language of the common people. So Mahavira spread Jainism in the language of Prakrit, which was language Mahavira taught in Prakrit, which was the language of the common people. So he spread their teachings in the Prakrit language, because Prakrit, it is a easiest language which was understood by the language of the common people. This made it easy for the people to understand his teaching, and common people can understand the Prakrit language in a better way. So that's why he spread their teachings in a Prakrit language. By the Gupta age, the followers of Jainism had spread from Odisha in the east to Gujarat in the west and up to Mysore in the south. So at the Gupta age, the followers of Jainism had spread from the followers of Jainism, they spread from Odisha in the east to Gujarat in the west and up to Mysore in the south. There are some reasons for the decline of Jainism. So after the death of Mahavira, the religion began to wane. The religion began to wane means it started to get less importance. The importance of Jainism was started to get less. Since in the absence of able teachers, because of the absence of able teacher, the religion of Mahavira was began to wane. Since the focus of Mahavira teaching was on absolute non-violence people, and his main teaching was on the absolute non-violence people. His teaching was on the complete focus on non-violence people, like farmers who had to kill insects to save their crops and find it difficult to abide by the rules. In this way, we can say these are the reasons of the decline of Jainism. After the death of Lord Mahavira, the Jainism split into two parts. The first one is the Digambars. Digambars means who wore no clothes. And the second one is Swetambars. Swetambars meaning who wore white clothes. So Digambars who wore no clothes, they were known as Digambars, and Swetambars meaning white clad who wore white clothes. The disagreement between the two sects further hastened the decline of the religion. So now there is a disagreement, there is a conflict between the two sects, between the two split, that was the Digambars and Swetambars. So these were the reasons of the decline of the Jainism. However, Jainism continued to be practiced in many places in India, especially in the west and the south. And still Jainism continued to be practiced in many places in India, especially in the west and the south. So students, now we will see here homework. This is your homework. So the first question is, the Upanishads are also known as the Upanishads are also known as the Vedanta. Vedanta means Vedas. The next question is, the Upanishads advocated faith in dash meaning the universal soul. So the Upanishads advocated faith in Brahman, Brahman, Brahman meaning the universal soul. Number third, dash was the last of the 24 Tirthankars. So the answer will be Mahavira. Mahavira was the last of the 24 Tirthankars. Next is, Mahavira was also known as dash or the conqueror of passions. So the answer will be Jin, or the conqueror of passions. Number fifth will be, Siddhartha Gautam attained enlightenment at dash in Bihar. So he got the knowledge where? At Sarnath in Uttar Pradesh in Bihar. Uttar Pradesh in Bihar. Now the next question, last one is, the Buddhist prayer hall is called So what the Buddhist prayer hall is called? The Buddhist prayer hall is called Viharas. 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 So thank you students, and have a nice day.